guys, today I got a very special gun from my collection out today. This is the Desert Eagle 50AE. You guys, this gun is an icon. Whether you know nothing about guns, you're a gun nut like me, you play Call of Duty, or you've seen some movies, you have seen and you know what this gun is. So let's talk about it. This is a big, beautiful, heavy hand cannon. This gun weighs 4.2 pounds unloaded, and the overall length from the muzzle to the end of the beaver tail is 11 3/4 inches. So you're probably not going to be using this for concealed carry, but it was never intended to be that. This was designed to be the most powerful semi-automatic pistol in the world, and it is exactly that. I want to show you this little piece of paper it comes with right here. 50AE, which puts out more than 60% more energy than the 44 Magnum. You guys, that is just ridiculous. And so you're probably expecting with that kind of muzzle energy that this thing kicks like a mule. But actually, since it's gas operated and it's so heavy, it does a pretty good job of soaking up most of that recoil. And I would say my 44 Magnum revolver hurts my hand worse than shooting this does. Let's talk about accuracy. I think people just have the assumption that, oh, it's just such a big, heavy hand cannon that, oh, it's not accurate at all. It actually is quite accurate. You have a 6-inch barrel. It's polygonal rifling, which is the same as Glock uses. It has the locking bolt, which locks to the barrel as the round is chambered, and it's a single action. So you have a very light, crisp trigger pull. So that all contributes it to being a pretty accurate pistol in my opinion. You know, the sights could be a little bit better. They're just, you know, your standard combat sights, but they do put the rounds on target. Let's talk about the ammo for a minute. Let me get the gun out of here. And here she is, the 50AE. I'll put this down. I'm going to put a 45 next to it and a 9mm just for comparison. So you can see, I mean, this is just a ridiculously massive round. It is a 300 grain bullet and is traveling at 1,475 feet per second. You know, to give you a comparison to a 45 is usually a 230 grain bullet traveling at 700-800 feet per second. So there's significantly much more power behind that 50AE round than most other pistol calibers. I shoot these Magnum Research ammunition, which is just repackaged Hornady ammo, and this box of 20 is about $32. So yeah, this is not a cheap gun to shoot, but you're not going to be shooting 500 rounds during a range trip. You're going to be probably shooting 40, 50, 60 rounds at most. So let me get this out of here, and I'll bring the gun back. Let's talk about the design for a minute, because that's one of the most impressive features I think of this gun, because this gun has way more in common with your AR-15 than it does with any other handgun, and I'll show you why. This is a locking bolt, rotating locking bolt, which means that as the slide comes forward, the bolt rotates and locks into the barrel, so I will show you. As you can see, the gun is unloaded, and there's no magazine in here. So here is the bolt. Right here, and as you can see, it rotates as it's being pushed back. So, and this would be in the locked position if the slide was forward against the barrel, and this would be the unlocked position as it is now. And the gun is also gas operated, so I'll show you what that means too. Pop the barrel off. So, it's impossible to see on camera, but in the barrel there's a small port drilled, and some of the gases are tapped off and enter this port down here, which acts on the gas piston. So as the round is fired, the bullet leaves the barrel, some of that gas is redirected down to this port right here, which acts on this piston, which then drives the slide backwards to eject the round, forward, slide then comes forward under spring pressure, strips the round and loads it into the chamber to repeat the process. Super, super cool. I don't know any other handgun that uses that method of operation. So that in and of itself is worthy of this being a top 10 handgun in my opinion. See, your ammo capacity is 7 in the magazine, plus 1 in the chamber, so you can have a total of 8 50 caliber rounds, which is just insane. The cost of this one, this is the titanium gold finish, so this MSRP is $19.99. Now let's talk about the finishes for a minute. You guys, if you're in the market for a Desert Eagle, do not get the 24 karat gold finish. They even include a letter with that gun telling you that, oh, if you shoot and handle this gun, the finish will come off. And I've seen ones where the finish is worn off and they look horrible. So if you want to piss $2,000 away, get the 24 karat gun. If you want a gun that looks like the 24 karat but actually will handle the abuse of shooting and handling, this is the titanium gold finish. This is the one to get. They call it titanium gold, but it's actually a titanium nitrate finish, and it's the same finish you see on those gold colored drill bits. So you know, this is really tough stuff. I've shot this gun several hundred times, and you can see just even on the rails, like the finish hasn't worn off at all. It's still just as shiny as the rest of the gun. So I mean, you couldn't even tell that this gun was shot. The finish is that durable. So like I said, with this finish, the cost is about $2,000, and this is the most durable finish that they make. But you could just get the regular black one for about $1,500, and the nickel ones and the chrome ones are about $1,700. This one's $2,000, and the 24 karat gold is $2,000. And then they have this with the tiger stripes that go down the barrel and slide like this. I think that one's about $2,100. People tend to have a love-hate relationship for this gun, and from what I can tell, the people who actually own one and have used one love it, and the people who have absolutely no experience except with Call of Duty hate it. You know, the haters tend to say, oh, the gun's a piece of shit, it's a jam-o-matic, it's a Hollywood gun, there's no purpose for it. And you know what? Am I going to say it's as reliable as the Glock? No. But I've shot several hundred rounds to it. I've had 0 malfunctions. I love every second of it. Is it a Hollywood gun? Yeah. But that's just because it's a huge, beautiful handgun that is distinguished from most other handguns. So, of course they're going to use that in a movie. They don't want just plain-looking guns in a movie. So as with most things, the people who tend to hate the most and talk the most shit about it generally have the least experience and the least knowledge about it. So don't believe the hype about it. It's a great gun. You will love it. I love it. Everyone I've let shoot loves it. I have people at the range always coming up to me asking me to take pictures with it, begging me to shoot it. Everybody loves the gun. It is fucking awesome. Another thing I want to talk about is the ease of disassembly. I know all you Glock fanboys out there think, oh, I can disassemble my Glock in 2 seconds. Well, you know what? I can disassemble this in less than a second. And let me show you. So all you need to do is push on this button, and you flip this disassembly lever down like a Beretta, and the barrel pops off, and then the slide and recoil springs will pop off. So, get your timers ready. Here we go. There it is. Field strip ready for cleaning in less than a second. Try that with your Glock. I bet you can't get it apart that fast. So here are just the different parts. Here's the barrel, the slide assembly with gas piston, and the dual recoil springs, and the frame. And you can take the slide down more. You can slide this down, the firing pin will come out. You pop out this little pin, and then the bolt will slide out. But you don't need to disassemble that to clean it every time. I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how fast you can really take this gun down, and I'm going to put it back together for you. Hey, how about that? We're back together. So what would be the purpose of this gun? since everybody hates on it so much, since it's just a Hollywood gun, it really serves no purpose. Well, it does serve a purpose. For fun. This gun is for having fun. It's for showing off. It's for showing everybody at the range, hey, I'm better than you. Look at my fucking awesome gun. But it could also be for hunting, I guess. You do get a Picatinny rail on top of the barrel, which is fixed, so it's a good spot to mount a scope, and it's a ridiculously powerful round, so I'm sure you would have no problem killing most animals on Earth with it. Of course, why do I have it? For fun. I love big, heavy, hard-kicking guns. I love small, soft-shooting guns. I just love all guns, so that's why I have it. Anyway, I just wanted to show it to you. This is a great gun. Don't believe all the bullshit people talk about it. They're just hating because they don't have it, and they just want to hate. It's a fucking awesome gun. You will love it. Everybody I know who has one loves it. Everybody I know who shot it loves it. So, highly, highly, highly recommended. Anyway, it's my video on the Desert Eagle. Hope you have a good day. Please subscribe. Plenty more videos to come.